Hi guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm having a blast with this. It's just a lot of fun doing these reactions and comments, and I mean it takes energy and all that, but I have a lot of that. But I am doing, you saw the title, Johnny Cash's rendition of Ghost Riders in the Sky, and this is requested by Honda Guy. So that's an interesting screen name, Honda Guy. And those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Just a little background here about what you're going to get. I do mostly reactions or reviews of traditional country, but it can also be neo-traditional, like newer artists like Jason Isbell, and certainly artists like Sarah Beth Terry from Eastern Kentucky, independent artists. It could be bluegrass, western, Texas swing, red dirt, but non-pop country. And in my main job, I'm what most people refer to as a life coach, but it's actually a trade-off specialist. And when I listen to songs, I listen to it through those eyes. And the traditional country lyrics are on point about so many aspects of life, and they just excite so many things within me, or incite so many things, that I get to going on it. So I always stop the songs at least one time, and that's mostly for copyright purposes, but also because I can't remember every thought I get by the end of a song. There's so many of them. So anyway, there you go. And those of you who've been around a while, thank you. Okay, Johnny Cash's, and I don't think I've heard Johnny's rendition of this. I don't know who originally did this one, so let's see what we've got. Very interesting for Johnny.
An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel.
I've never listened to these lyrics before closely. I mean, I've heard the song before, not by Johnny, but I've heard the song before, and I never paid attention to the lyrics because I was little when I first heard this. Little, maybe as a teenager, maybe younger, so I never paid attention to these lyrics.
Horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-ay, ghost riders in the sky.
So ominous. Sounds like a banjo, not a mandolin.
Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways. Today are with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-ay, ghost
Nothing in that song was lighthearted. Nothing in it gave hope. It was brilliant. I mean, the lyrics themselves all portended and represented a darkness, a dark theme, and the instrumentation supported that perfectly. Like, normally when you hear a banjo or a trumpet, I think that was a trumpet, there's a certain lightness to it, certainly the banjo. And even with the banjo in this, I don't think that was a mandolin. I'm pretty sure that was a banjo. That didn't even express a lightheartedness or a hopefulness or a playfulness. Everything in the song was consistently dark. And I'd have to look at the lyrics before I really understood what direction to look at this thing from, because there's so much going on in it that sort of moved a little bit and could have changed perspective. Like, whose point of view is this being told from? Initially, it seemed like the horse's perspective that have died, but then it's on to other cowboys came riding by. They were like alive, not ones like in the heavenly realm or the spiritual realm. And but they were branded, and those brands were still on fire. And that is like, well, my immediate sense is, well, that's pretty mean to the horses in kids' language. And whose point of view is this being told from? I think it was being told from the narrator's point of view, which is more descriptive. There was a warning in it, but more from an informational perspective. And the narrator didn't represent the devil. The devil was brought up in this one. Didn't represent the horses. Didn't represent the cowboys. Oh, God, it was like the what is that in writing? It's like the omnipotent narrator or the omniscient narrator or omniscient narrator. Kind of knows everything and tells the listener, in this case, how it's being played out. Yeah, Honda Guy, that was good. I mean, of course, I've heard this song before, not by Johnny, as I said, but I never paid attention to the lyrics, never dissected them. It's one of the beauties of doing this channel as an older person, as opposed to a kid. When you grow up with music, you hear it through the filter of your kid brain, understanding, experience of life. You come to a genre of music like I did to traditional country later in life. I dissect them as an adult, and there is so much in these songs. So I'm going to rate it, even though I didn't know what point of view it was coming at me from and what it entirely meant. It was a warning shot, clearly. Wow. The number that popped into my head was a 9.8. That's one of the highest ratings. I mean, I've given 10s before. I've got a playlist of songs of 10 and above. But a 9.8 is just an absolutely brilliant, mind-blowingly well done, well written, well performed, consistent lyrical, musical song. So Honda Guy, shout out to you. Thank you for requesting this. I'm glad I got that one down. And there it is. All right, guys, leave your comments. I'll see you on another video. Have a great day and keep rocking the country.